More recycling from the KTMA era. Yeah. Although they do better with one of the recycled skits. But as you may find out, also, as you may notice, this episode number is also not quite in line with what we're going, because we seem to have skipped one. And I'll tell you why. I'm DJ Particle. This is MSTie Review. Recycling once again from the KTMA bin, the aftermath of the Mad Scientist convention, and a certain gift set that you may have seen in a previous KTMA episode. Yeah, it's a redo.
Oh, Larry, I brought you a little something from the Mad Scientist convention this year. Little gift, little tchotchke for you.
Oh, what is it?
It's the Isaac Asimov Body Splash. It's part of the Foundation Trilogy gift set.
Oh, and it's pretty, too. It smells like space.
Yes. And it also goes with the Mad Scientist Masculine Hygiene Mist.
Oh, let me try that.
Later.
And Joel's invention, the Invention Exchange, is also a redo. It's something we've actually seen twice before in the KTMA era. Once in the pilot and once in a regular episode. But now it's Joel's Invention Exchange, the Cairo Gyro. As for the Mads, let's just say, keep the kids away from any clown that you see wearing this.
This is called the Cairo Gyro, and if you happen to suffer from back, neck, or pelvis pain, you just strap it on and let it go. It does the work for you. Watch. What do you think?
As you know, the old squirting joke flower has lost its ability to shock or surprise.
Oh, we souped it up, though. We came up with the burning boutonniere featuring the flame flower.
I'd like to see anyone who isn't surprised by that, Jolene.
Okay, now here's theory time. As you know, this is episode 0105, and the last one I did was 0103. The reason why is because this was actually the next episode. And episode 0104 is actually the season finale, which we will get to later. Now, no one really knows why. The crew of the show has not exactly been forthcoming as to exactly why this happened. But let me put a theory out there, and it probably has to do with rights, because everything has to do with movie rights when it comes to Mystery Science Theater. My theory is Comedy Channel gave them a list of movies to do, and then the crew basically said, okay, this one will be the first episode, this will be the next episode, and they had 104 scheduled for a particular movie, and Comedy Channel kept telling them, all right, we're still working out the rights, and then when it came time to film it, they couldn't because they were still working out the rights. And I think what happened was Best Brain said, okay, we'll skip that for now. We'll go on to the next one. Hopefully by the time 0104 is to air, the rights will be worked out. We'll have it filmed and it will be hunky-dory. But that was not the case. Again, this is my theory of what happened. So when it came time, yeah. So they had to skip an episode number. So now we're up to 0105. And 0105 is the first use of the green Shadowrama. Yes, a sickly green Shadowrama for some reason. Again, they were experimenting with exactly how to contrast it with the film. And as for the film, the short that they're doing is part 3 of Radar Men from the Moon. Nipple, nipple, tweak, tweak, fly, fly, fly!
Yeah, what's that symbol mean over there? I always wondered about that.
It means golden plump.
Remember, signal your intent. Use your mirrors. Put it in reverse. Mind your space cushion.
Space cushion?
It's what they're sitting on. Oh, and the woman will clean up. How progressive. My suit's more comfortable, and I'm willing to fight about it.
Nipple, nipple, tweak, tweak, fly, fly, fly!
Here goes, all jets.
Well, one jet. Why does the Earth have a shadow?
Why are there clouds in space?
Why are we watching this?
Daddy, what's Vietnam?
Ready to crown.
Just keep turning and switching knobs till we get her down.
Hey, wait, didn't you see the Bridge of Death sign up there?
And speaking of oddities, the movie they did this week is The Corpse Vanishes, starring Bela Lugosi. And it would not be the first Bela Lugosi film they do. But at this time, Bela Lugosi was already considered a has-been. Yes, even in 1942, when this film came out. And some of you may notice this episode clocks in at about 10 minutes less than most episodes. Again, probably because Comedy Channel told them, this is the spot you need to fill time for. So, yeah. But as for the misting of the corpse vanishes, this is actually a classic of season 1, as far as I'm concerned. They were spot on with this one, from Bela Lugosi to Stanley the garage door opener. And this is a season 1 classic.
Nice dive.
You may now bury the bride.
It ruins so many wedding nights when the bride dies. Oh man, that's so sad. Look, they're taking the cake back.
Audience baffled by free-floating headlines. Tried headline device still ineffective. Building still large.
Oh, really, Mother, I think you're making much ado about nothing.
Hey, I thought Shakespeare wrote that.
Not in the least.
I'm going to jump out of this truck and scare the pants off everybody. Blah, blah.
For Miss Wentworth.
Oh, thank you.
Seems like a nice enough fella.
At first.
It's lovely. It's beautiful.
It's deadly. Oh man, they're taking the deli tray away. I think that's so scary.
Yeah, but we can sell it to the Feinberg wedding.
Oh, so that's how they do the vanishing corpse trick. There's a secret panel in the back and they take it out.
Oh, that must be Stanley, their garage door opener. Always trying to help people do things right. Everything. Ow.
Look at me.
No thanks, I just ate. Now you might feel a little sting.
When a hunchback comes along,
You must whip him.
he's playing with your corpse.
Unless you whip him,
He will not go away.
you must whip him.
Whip him. Whip your hunchback.
He lives at a mall?
Hey, boss, the plane. I mean, the babe.
No one asked you to come here. You are not welcome.
Nice tag.
My dear.
Why, I happen to have a hotel right behind this curtain.
Why did you ask her to spend the night here?
She's got legs and she knows how to use them.
While the reporter sleeps, a pasty film covers her mouth.
Now, this man is a different story. No, his hair is all wrong. Maybe I'd get rid of the mustache, definitely. It's a crime to hide those classic features. He sleeps so peacefully. It's a shame to hide him.
I got a bad feeling about this, Joel. I got a sense there's a long basement scene coming up. His eating habits are atrocious. Oh, hey, that's what I'm on about, Litterbug. Is this a walk-on role for him?
No, it's a walk on and on and on roll.
I hope to have the pleasure of seeing you again.
I have a hunch you will, Dr. Foster.
You have a hunch too?
Well,
I
tell
guess
me.
it's contagious.
Goodbye.
Not goodbye. Au revoir.
No, not au revoir. Ciao. No, not ciao. Aloha. No, not aloha. Auf Wiedersehen.
Okay, I'll throw it in a wastebasket.
The script?
Hubba,
I'd like to
what
see
a
Miss
suit. Let me clean that
Oh,
off.
I'm sorry. She's busy. She's with Mr. Keenan.
It's very important that I see her. I'm Dr. Foster. I wonder if you'd mind announcing me.
And now, right here in our very
Mr.
office,
Keenan.
a very talented young doctor.
Dr.
Please
Foster.
welcome.
Professional ethics forbids a doctor talking about his patients.
Oh, forget about your ethics, Doctor. After all, we're after a criminal. How does this woman fit into the picture?
Just clearing them up a little bit there.
The peculiar fact about her is that although she has the appearance of a young woman, her heart and arteries indicate that she's at least 70 or 80 years old.
Well,
She's just my type. Be positive.
Make a child.
And if he does, you have an exclusive story with big, juicy headlines.
Big, tender, sloppy headlines slathered with sauce. Chomp. Juice it to a fault.
So sad.
Hey, come on, it's not a real wedding, you guys. Don't cry.
We know it's the script that's upsetting us. Hey, you got a little...
A little something on the corner of your... You might want to get that. It's kind of... Yeah.
Oh, we better get out of here. I sense the end of the movie.
As for the host segments, though, it starts out okay. The first host segment was the first appearance of Tiger Bot magazine, and just a general skit of Crow and Tom Servo fawning all over the robots in Tiger Bot.
Oh, it's the latest edition of Tigerbot magazine. They have a big full-color spread of Data from Star Trek.
Data, wow, he's dreamy.
Says here he's getting bigger than Kirk Cameron, too.
Hey, Servo, who's the dream date this week?
Let me see. Says here... Tweaky.
Tweaky? What a coaster. He hasn't worked since Buck Rogers.
I know, what a putz. Beady, 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 wanna dance? Buck.
Such a shrimpy little bot anyway, with those ineffectual arms and that stupid bubble head and...
Funny, Crow.
Oops.
Oh, great, look, here's the spreadsheets on Data. Secret fantasy. Hey, wait a minute, look at this. His secret fantasy, it says right here, I'd really love to be a human. Oh, man.
Oh, how predictable. The old Pinocchio syndrome.
This is the kind of clown who gives us bots a really bad name.
Yeah, what a sellout.
But the other two in-movie host segments are KTMA rehashes. The first one, they just play tag again for another chase through the door sequence. And the other one is the haircut one again. But they add a bit to the haircut one. They make it just a little more Minnesotan.
Oh, say, did you hear about the Mason boy?
Jimmy, the oldest?
Yep, got caught in the family thrasher machine.
Oh, no.
Looks like the Dixons are marrying off their youngest.
Oh, Pixie, she's a super gal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember her when she was just a little darling. She's marrying the Fenton boy now. He's trouble.
Yeah.
Lean left.
I saw the Fentons over to the hot fish shop,
Oh, oh, they do a nice job over there. Oh, the relish tray to die for. We gotta bring the girls down there.
Yeah.
They just love it.
Yeah.
These boys, anyway, they took a few tall, cold ones, and that wasn't even enough. They had a few road sodas with them, you know what I mean? And, well, they ended up rolling that fire engine right there in the main street. Gasoline and clown white all over the road.
Now, the closer of this episode is a little notable. I mean, yes, it is a good thing, bad thing about the movie skit again, but this is also notable as the first time Tom Servo explodes. I mean, yes, his head's come off before in the KTMA era, but this is the first time he actually explodes. Because the movie was just that bad. He could not think of a good thing about this movie.
Okay, Crow, give me a good thing about the movie. Give me a bad thing about the movie.
Good thing about the movie was we got to meet an entire family of mutants.
Right, and the bad thing?
Bad thing was they're so stupid they tried to commit inconspicuous murder on the most conspicuous day of a woman's life.
You, my friend, get a ram chip. There you go. Tom Servo. Now, tell me a bad thing about the movie.
Well, it was painfully long. The color was non-existent. It was a bad print. It was really hard to watch. Bela Lugosi's already mediocre career spiraled
that's
towards
good.
Total obscurity.
That's good. Now just give me a good thing.
A good thing.
Get a ram chip. Just give me a good thing, pal. What's wrong? Can't you think of a good thing about the movie?
A good thing. Something is wrong. Daisy.
Whoa!
Oh, man, Crow, you got to go get my tools. Tom Servo's toasted.
So what do we think of episode 0105, The Corpse Vanishes? Again, Bela Lugosi provided ample opportunity for Joel and the bots to riff. And of course, the Commando Cody short, again, a classic of season 1. The host segments leave something to be desired, but the riffing in this one, top-notch work, guys. And the next episode is actually no different either, as we get into 0106 next time, The Crawling Hand, which was actually one of the first episodes to be released on home video, believe it or not. And this was back in the day when they were still trying to bury Season 1. But we'll get more into that. Until then, I am DJ Particle, and I am signing off. Boom!